Please be seated. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite Mr. Chris Tobin, representative of the Darug people, to offer the traditional welcome to country. Mr. Tobin.
Thank you. Warami, and welcome to the lands of the Wallamedigal. I belong to one of the local Aboriginal families of the Darug people, the traditional custodians over this part of the country. I wish to thank the university for their acknowledgement of us and for the invitation to welcome you all here today. That acknowledgement is important for our people and much appreciated, particularly by our elders. Education is highly valued in our culture too. Our elders are traditionally accorded great respect for their accumulated wisdom and experience. My family, in fact, descend from Yarramundi, a respected elderman and a respected elder and cleverman of the Burruburungal clan during the early years of colonisation. He saw that our survival in this new world could best be secured if we could learn more about it. As such, he enrolled his daughter, Maria, into the Native Institution, a school set up in 1815 by Governor Macquarie himself. It was set up to offer formal education to Aboriginal children. Now, Maria studied there for several years and used her newfound skills to lobby and ultimately secure some land for herself and her family out along the Richmond Road. Other Aboriginal families soon joined them, and it became known as the Blackstown, where present-day Blacktown gets its name from. We are very proud of her, as I'm sure your families are of you here today. And with good reason. For your advancement is our advancement. Your progress progresses us all. Now, this is perhaps more readily understood in traditional times when camps were smaller and clan groups abided by strict sharing laws, which meant that the food that you caught and brought back to camp got distributed throughout the rest of the community. Your skills and good fortune with us enjoyed by all, and your efforts literally nourish the rest of the clan. You in turn shared in their good fortune. Yes, we can live quite well when we do it properly. Our Aboriginal ancestors certainly lived well in many respects, and I often offer them and would encourage you to use them as a benchmark or a model on how good to expect our lives today. You see, a little over 200 years ago when Captain Cook arrived, he described the people there at Botany Bay as the happiest people he'd ever met in the world. They had nothing, he wrote, but the tools that they carried. They made their shelters from the bark of trees without cutting them down and harvested food from the earth without tilling it. In traditional times, everyone was accorded rights to the country or clan area that he or she was born into. So there was no homelessness, no rich or poor. Everyone had roughly the same amount of gear, what you could carry. There was no armies or jails or even police. We have no history of slavery here or empire building. People cooperated to collect the resources that were needed, and they were shared out then according to strict Aboriginal law. Our lands were maintained in the natural state, rivers clean and unpolluted, with people drinking out of them as they have done for the past 20,000 years here. Now, this is not an ideal. This is normal life. This is what people have experienced for thousands and thousands of years. So we should expect no less for ourselves or our children than what our ancestors enjoyed. We've got a lot more people here now, and we've got a lot of work ahead of us. But I would say expect great things and do great things. Together we can get this country back to the happy, healthy and just place it was once known as. We can all do our bit. Now I'll do mine by winding up and letting you good people graduate. I just want to say congratulations to you and your families, and all the best in our collective futures. Thank you. Welcome to country.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to introduce the Chancellor of Macquarie University, the Honourable Michael Egan. Mr. Egan.
Thank you, Chris Tobin, for your welcome to country. Well, graduands, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and we have a number of boys and girls here today, and we also have quite a number of babes in arms. Now, we have one rule in our graduation ceremonies. If a baby starts to cry, you are not allowed to take it outside. We've all put up with crying babies before. I spent 25 years in Parliament, so I've heard worse. And they security men there to stop you going out. But the other thing we've discovered is that if a baby cries during a graduation ceremony, within 25 years they're back to take out a Macquarie University PhD. So let's hope we hear some tears today. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is my great privilege as Chancellor of Macquarie University to preside at this very important ceremony. First, I welcome our graduands. I hope this will be a happy and memorable occasion for all of you. Now, looking at you, some look quite relaxed and happy. A number look very nervous and concerned. I don't know why. Nothing bad can really happen. The worst that can happen is that you fall over. And we take care of that because we have our occasional speaker, James Strong, and one of his jobs is to pick you up if you fall over. The other concern many graduands have is sweaty palms. Well, let me tell you, you're in a majority, so don't worry about it. Now, you must enjoy today. You deserve to take pride, great pride in your graduation, because completing a degree is never easy. You need an intelligent and inquiring mind. You need determination and perseverance, and you need to make many sacrifices. So welcome and congratulations to each and every one of you. Today I also want to welcome, and especially welcome, those of you who are sitting behind our graduands as their invited guests. Because if you think about it just for a moment or two, you've all obviously done very well too. The very fact that you are here today, the fact that you've been invited by one of our graduands to share one of the great days of their lives is proof positive that you've been very important in their lives and very important in the successes that we celebrate today. So mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, cousins, sons and daughters, grandmothers, grandfathers, friends, husbands, wives, partners, boyfriends, girlfriends, lovers, or whatever you are, congratulations and thank you for celebrating this great occasion with us. And I don't want you to think either that observing today's graduation is the end of your role, because I have another very important service for you to perform for our newest graduates, as they will soon become. I want you to make sure that the degrees they receive today are never ever put in a bottom drawer, but are always proudly displayed in a position of prominence. In other words, if our graduates are too self-effacing to proclaim their own success, you make sure you do it for them. Now, the ceremony that we're about to participate in is one of the world's oldest social rituals. For centuries, graduates have been donning robes just like the ones our graduands are wearing today and participating in ceremonies just like this one. Indeed, there are some 50 universities in the world which can trace their history back more than 500 years. Now, I hope it won't surprise you to learn that Macquarie University is not one of those 50 universities. By comparison, we're relatively young, only 48 years of age. But in those 48 years, we have come a long way. We now have more than 130,000 Macquarie graduates living in more than 120 countries. Macquarie is a very modern and outward-looking university. We're regarded as one of Australia's leading research universities and are currently extending our research as we are our course offerings and facilities. We're always trying to engage with the world around us. We've forged strong alliances with the community and with industry and are keen to establish more. On your way here today, you may have seen our new Macquarie University Hospital. We're the only university in Australia with our own private hospital, and it's used by the students and academics in our School of Advanced Medicine. You may also have seen our brand spanking new library, which was opened last year, and which I think is probably the best university library in the land. You might also have seen our new advanced hearing hub, which will be completed later this year and will create a world-leading institute dedicated to advances in hearing, speech and language science. So we're looking forward and we're on the move. We want Macquarie always to be a leader in teaching and learning and a leader in the accumulation of knowledge and understanding. In other words, an ideal community of scholars. And graduands, in just a few minutes, it will be my great honour to confer your degrees upon you and welcome you as lifelong members of that community of scholars we proudly call Macquarie University. Thank you.
Chancellor, I call on Mr. Matthew Harker, who is graduating today with a Bachelor of Arts, with the degree of Bachelor of Law, with first-class honours, to speak on behalf of the graduating group. Mr. Harker.
Chancellor, members of the University, fellow graduates and guests. Today we celebrate the conclusion of what for many of us has been a 5.5-year commitment to learning. Whether we spent our time at Macquarie University in the library or in the pub, our experience of university was very much a shared one. Rest assured that it wasn't only you who has survived the all-nighters cramming before an exam on a dangerous cocktail of coffee, sugar and 2-minute noodles. When I was asked to address you today, I have to admit that I was originally quite reluctant. Attending my own graduation was always an afterthought. However, today has helped me realise that our graduation is not solely about us. From the unwinnable battle of ironing the creases out of my shirt, to Mum and Dad urging me not to wear my giant nerd glasses, today has brought home that our degrees are very much a collective achievement. I, for one, was not the easiest person to deal with when an essay was due. The night before the due date, my twin brother and my parents would each be given my paper with a due time for comments that would cause any university student a heart attack. What was worse was not me giving them extra work, but the endless questioning. Our conversation would go something like this. I would firstly ask whether my essay was good, which is an outrageously leading question if there ever was one. The affirmative answer would be followed by a barrage of cross-examination. So it's good, but not great. Why isn't it great? Good doesn't get me HDs. Needless to say, after 5 years of this, I became suspicious that my family were telling me what I wanted to hear just to shut me up. For tolerating us in our worst moments, for your endless support, dedication, sacrifice and love. To our families, friends and partners, we thank you deeply. To our teachers, your tireless efforts have not gone unappreciated. For fielding panicked emails the night before an exam, and for every lesson, whether dealing with the merits of activism and interpreting the Constitution, to the difference between it's and it is. You have helped equip us for what lies ahead. Thank you for your hard work and unwavering commitment to our learning. Someone once said to me that the degree that will be bestowed upon us today is something that no one will ever be able to take away. I think there is some truth in that. What we receive today is not just a piece of paper. It is representative of much more. It stands for hard work, resilience, and for many, the beginning of a lifetime coffee dependency. However, it also marks the end of what has been a journey of self-discovery. Macquarie has helped shape each of us as individuals, and for that we are all the better. To all of you here today, I wish you a profound congratulations. Congratulations to our families, partners, teachers, and friends who helped us survive the battle that was university. Most of all, congratulations to each of the graduates. Enjoy today, and I wish you every success in the future. Who knows, there may be a few CEOs and High Court justices among us. Thank you.
Well, Matthew, I'm really pleased that you know the difference between it's and it is, because too few people do these days. From what you said, I think your parents must be very relieved that you've finally graduated. It sounded to me as though you were a real pest to them. So well done, Mum and Dad, if you're here. But Matthew, congratulations on your arts and law degrees with first-class honours. And who knows, I hope you're not our first Macquarie graduate to become Chief Justice of Australia, because it might be a while before you do, but hopefully there will be someone in between so that you can be the second or the third. Well done, good on you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, well done, Matthew. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we now come to the part of the ceremony which is, I suppose, the reason we're here, and it's the bit that makes me a bit nervous, and that's the conferring of degrees. because I'm told that if I make a mistake, if I confer a degree on someone who didn't get an essay in on time or didn't attend a class at some stage, they're not eligible. But if I give them a degree, I can't take it back. Now, there was once an occasion in New South Wales many decades ago, before I was born, I think, when the wrong person was appointed as a judge. The person had the same name, the exact same name as the person who was meant to be appointed. But having been appointed, the wrong person could not be unappointed. So I want to make sure I don't make a mistake today. So I'm going to ask the Deputy Registrar to give me an absolute ironclad guarantee that each one of you is eligible to graduate, that each one of you never missed a lecture, always got your assignments in on time. Deputy Registrar.
Chancellor, I certify that all of the candidates being presented here today and those who are absent have satisfied the requirements of the Academic Senate for the degrees and diplomas to which they are being awarded. Would all candidates for admission to degrees or diplomas please stand?
Graduands, in the name of the Council of Macquarie University and by my authority as Chancellor, I admit each of you present and those who are absent to the degrees or diplomas for which you have qualified. Graduates, congratulations.
Please be seated. Chancellor, the graduates at this ceremony are from the Faculty of Arts, including the Macquarie Law School and the Centre for Policing, Intelligence and Counter-Terrorism, as well as the Macquarie Graduate School of Management. Students and staff within the Faculty of Arts work together within and across disciplinary boundaries to ask questions about socially complex problems, identify paths of research, and reflect on the skills and knowledge they will need to understand the world, past and present. The Macquarie Graduate School of Management has a comprehensive suite of postgraduate, customised corporate and executive education programs and strives to develop leaders with a global mindset who create sustainable value and are good citizens. Chancellor, I now call on Professor Natalie Klein, Dean of the Macquarie Law School, to present the graduates and diplomates from the Faculty of Arts. Professor Klein.
Chancellor, I present to you the graduates from the Faculty of Arts whom you have admitted to degrees. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Charlotte Elizabeth Rose Frew, for a thesis entitled Marriage to a Deceased Wife's Sister in Australia and England, 1835 to 1907. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Master of International Relations with the Master of International Trade and Commerce Law, Ian Donald Colgan. Well done. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Policing, Intelligence and Counter-Terrorism with the Master of International Security Studies, Christopher Sianta. Well done. Thank you. David Consacao. Well done. Casey Jane O'Brien. Congratulations. Viva Thiramalai. Well done. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Master of International Security Studies, Azrul Sani Ibrahim. Well done. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of International Trade and Commerce Law, Anne Marie Holtz. Well done. Esther Leo. Fahana Kazar. Dora Luz Jessica Shipley, who has been awarded the Vice-Chancellor's Commendation for Academic Excellence. Chuan Gueng Zhang. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Laws, Saran Choetkiatikal. Warapon Jarakrut. Well done. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Policing, Intelligence and Counterterrorism, Danielle Collins. Laura Curtis. Glenn Damrow. Gayatri Kushelia Adiriwira. Well done. Lynette Elphick. Well done. Jennifer Megan Finlayson. Congratulations. David John Richard Harding. Well done. Syed Najibullah Hashimi. Well done. Brian Lester. Well done. Janet Robertson. Well done. Sean Thompson. John Tsoukalis. Well done. Hayley Helen May Waltho. Well done. I present the diplomate awarded the postgraduate diploma in policy and applied social research, Douglas Henry Turner. Congratulations. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts with the Bachelor of Laws with first class honours, Matthew Harker. Well done. Julia Frances Smith. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts with the Bachelor of Laws with honours, Shan Kenna Gunarwardena. Samuel Wesley Mania Hardman. Well done. Catherine Louise Paul. Hast Saran. Well done. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts Psychology with the Bachelor of Laws with first class honours, Liam Allen Marr. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts Psychology with the Bachelor of Laws with honours, Georgina Gabrielle Wilcock. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration with the Bachelor of Laws with honours, Sarah Houlihan. Prue Anne Ramsey. Well done. Good to see you here. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Commerce with the Bachelor of Laws with honours, Luke Jonathan Wilson. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Commerce Accounting with the Bachelor of Laws with honours, Zoe Anderson. Well done. Benjamin Tang Jiang. Peter Z. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Commerce Marketing with the Bachelor of Laws with honours, Annika Heidi Calder. Well done. Ishwarya Sivaram. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Information Technology with the Bachelor of Laws with honours, Andrew Morell. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Media with the Bachelor of Laws with honours, Nicole Louise Keating. Davida Simpson. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Social Science with the Bachelor of Laws with honours, Briony Siobhan Doyle. Julia Martignoni. Well done. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Laws with First Class Honours, Stephen Joseph D'Ametto. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Laws with honours, Daniel Ross Atkins. Congratulations. Nikita Louise Brown. Jacqueline Lisa McCann. Congratulations. Shelley Peters. Anne Catherine Van Veen. Carrie Ann Wright. Michael John Wright. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts with the Bachelor of Laws, Jamison Abadam. Richard William Briley. Bridget Elliott. James Man King Ho. Francisco Ernesto Hueso. Ari Katsoulis. Well done. Natalie Yen Kit Lee. Jessica Anne-Marie Lobo. Victoria Loveday. Rory John Sidey. Emma Elizabeth Hendrika Ten Kate. Well done. Millicent Mary Wicks. Well done. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration with the Bachelor of Laws, Libby Rajanovic. Good to see you here. Christopher Redfern. Well done. Amra Tersic. Well done. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Commerce with the Bachelor of Laws, Jason Furcard. Well done. Radhika Isuru Jayawardena. Well done. Alexander Kalinger. Well done. Gabrielle Para. Suathini Sui Sivanathan. Well done. Ka Tik Tong. Well done. Gregory Ten Young. Well done. Alex Zabaris. Well done. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Commerce Accounting with the Bachelor of Laws, Iris Lywin Chen. Priscilla Kara Pui Sain Lin. Well done. Clancy O'Donovan. Well done. Herjit Kaur Saini. Well done. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Commerce Marketing with the Bachelor of Laws, Carmen Enwia. Well done. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of International Studies with the Bachelor of Laws, Nina Markovic. Well done. Jennifer Stephanie Marie Mullen. Well done. Alicia Neville. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Media with the Bachelor of Laws, Rosemary Lauren King. Well done. Catherine Elizabeth Kirkpatrick. Well done. Christina Sedrak. Congratulations. Angie Victor. Well done. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Social Science with the Bachelor of Laws, Rami Sedrak. Well done. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Samar Aladdin. Well done. William Augustine de Lima. Well done. Jessica Isabella Ebeck. Well done. Andrew Farag Gerges. Well done. Timothy Higgins. Well done. Yi Jin Jennifer Kim. Well done. Echo Chu Yang Lee. Well done. Albert Leo. Well done. Michael Pupo. Well done. Adam Mark Rosenberg. Well done. Ambar Sidwani. Well done. David Tang. Elizabeth Jane Thompson. Alexandra Ann Turnbull. Ashley Demi Yardi. Han Zheng. Runa Zheng. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Laws. Melanie Kate Ambrose. Edward Peter Anderson. Marco Gianni Chiarella. Well done. Michael Keenan Gerald Field. Rodney Joseph Hailstone. David Alban Hunt. Well done. Gavin Christopher Leary. Well done. Emma Marie Marrell. Well done. Christine Gay Sinclair. Well done. Kylie Rennie Woodman. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Media, Stephen Joseph Goodyew. Well done. Chancellor, that completes this afternoon's presentation of the graduates from the Faculty of Arts.
Chancellor, I now call on Professor Rob Whiting, Dean of the Macquarie Graduate School of Management, to present the graduates from MGSM. Professor Whiting.
Chancellor, I present to you the graduates and diplomates from the Macquarie Graduate School of Management, whom you have admitted to degrees or awarded diplomas. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Jean-Étienne Patrick Joly, for a thesis entitled Nietzsche's Last Idol. Kaushik Sridhar for a thesis entitled Is the Triple Bottom Line Reporting Framework Flawed, or Can It Be Developed to a Higher State? I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Business Administration. Kevin Edgar Aerosmith. Suresh Babu. Peter John Birch. Robin Serena Birch. Vincent Burkhard. Deanna Candelori. Sandy Ho Lan Chang. Tammy Chu. Brian Douglas Corbin. Breda Mary Diamond. Emma Louise Doherty. Sean Dilkey. Maroon Mark El Khoury. Mark Norman Faulkner. Andrew Charles Glenn. Tanya Louise Gomez. Matthew Campbell Graham, who has been awarded the Vice Chancellor's Commendation for Academic Excellence. Gaurav Gupta. Sunil Kumar Gupta. Rebecca Halligan. David Walker Falls Henderson. Lisa Gay Hill. Lee Holmes. Kevin William Howland Rose. Robert John Inshaw. Peter Slalomir Jackrot. Martin James Keatles. Kieran Lyle Sidney Callett. Stephen Charles Lelliott. Yan Wu Lee. Yang Lu. Melissa Marie Mangraviti. Jean-Christophe Mars. Manish Mathur. Jin Kyung Sylvia Mock. Reese Gaywin Morgan. Stephen James Moss. Prasanna Nadkarni. Jocelyn Powell. Murali Ramaswamy. Tom George Samuel. Adil Sarkari. Brett Leslie Sareen. Paul John Shelbourne. Annalyn Francesca Singson. Avita Rona Soldo. Heen Tong Francis Tan. Michelle Louise Thomas. Natalie Ann Walker. Graham Welch. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Management. Verdi Indra Satria R. Lee. Mohit Atal. Andrew Paul Biro. Andrew Mark Burton. Anders Henrik Carlson. Kenneth William Cleary. Antonia Emilia Cruz. Paul Michael Cunningham. Susanna Jessie Day. Andrea do Carmo Ribeiro. Daniel Patrick Frazier. Anthony Robert Gaunt. James Vanda Gould. Karen Michelle Maria Grace. Imbasalan Gunaratnam. Joanne Tina Harrison. Craig Hildebrand. Charles David Huntington. Kalina Ann Jefferson. Ko Mervyn Way. Sriram Lakshmi Narayan. Jitendra Lal. Weng Tong Lau. Andrea Mapelli. Prathima Meraziotis. Andrew Wei Hung Mok. Benjamin David Reardon. Mario Tereso Ribeiro. Sarah Heidi Seaton. Katie Sue Smith. Yardlini Varatharajan. Kylie Erica Vitale. Michael Francis Yelf, who has been awarded the Vice Chancellor's Commendation for Academic Excellence. I present the diplomate awarded the postgraduate diploma in financial management, Aditya Bardwaj. I present diplomates awarded the postgraduate diploma in management, Nancy Rocio Guevara. Amanda Fei Ming Can. Lisa Ann Lunny. Havashini Naidu. Vishal Sorrell. Susan Ann Turnbull. I present the diplomate awarded the postgraduate diploma in marketing management, Jackie Maria Grenfell. Chancellor, that completes this afternoon's presentation of the graduates and diplomates from the Macquarie Graduate School of Management.
Well, now, that wasn't too bad, was it? That magnificent voice belongs to Angela Brewer, ladies and gentlemen, and I've had the pleasure of hearing her sing at 3 graduations so far this week, 2 more tomorrow, and 8 next week. And I tell you what, she gets better with every one. Would you like to hear her sing a little bit more? Okay, well, it's very simple. All you have to do is enrol in another degree, and when you come back, she'll be singing at your graduation, I promise you. So I think she deserves another great round of applause. And please also join me in thanking our tremendous musicians, our organist over there, Dr. James Forsyth, and our trumpeter, Colin Grisdale. Now, we also have some nice people sitting over there who have a badge that says Ask Me. That's not their surname. They're actually our alumni volunteers who come along to help on graduation days and make sure that your graduation goes smoothly. I think they deserve a great round of applause too. Now, it's my very great pleasure to introduce our occasional speaker, Mr. James Strong. Mr. Strong has had a very successful career as CEO and chairman of some of Australia's largest companies, including Qantas Airways. He was also a partner and later chairman of the law firm Cause Chambers Westgarth. He is currently the chairman of Woolworths Limited, Kathmandu Holdings Limited, and the organising committee for the Cricket World Cup in 2015. I didn't know you had a cricket connection, James. In 2006, James was made an Officer of the Order of Australia for his services to business and commerce, particularly in the aviation, insurance and retail fields, and to the arts as an administrator and philanthropist. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. James Strong.
Chancellor, members of the university, graduates, and all of the guests who are here with you today. Firstly, can I add my congratulations to all of those who are graduating today. I think that it's not only a measure of your personal application and determination, but I think it's also a very clear demonstration of how you are taking responsibility for your own future and your own career. And that counts a great deal, I can tell you, in assessing people. I would like to talk to you today on only one topic, because there's very limited time, and I'm going to introduce some sort of personal element to it. And I hope that it's of relevance and something, because of concentrating on just that one topic, that it's of some use to you in your careers. And what I'm going to talk to you about today is the centrality to your own future in terms of your career and indeed your own personal growth and your development in business and your success in life, of your approach to and your behaviour in dealing with other people. So I'm really going to talk to you about people and communications. Before I do so, some of you, I'll issue a caution, because some of you may have heard of an American author called Kurt Vonnegut. And there is a very famous speech which is allegedly made by him, but it turns out maybe it wasn't. But it was to a graduating class, and he started off by saying, "Ladies and gentlemen, wear sunscreen." That's my main advice to you. If I could offer you only one tip for the future, sunscreen it would be, because that's been proven by scientists to be a prevention for cancer. The rest of my advice to you today is only my own personal opinion. So I issue that same caution to you today. If you want to see, it's a very funny address, and you might find it on the internet. Now let me get down to this tip for the future. I think anybody, and there are many people here who are graduating who are already well into their careers and have positions of responsibility. And the thing that I think is really important is that how people respond to you mostly depends on how you approach them. And this is an area where you, by your approach in this area, can make a real difference. If I just say to you why this has been very important to me in terms of the organisations that I've worked in, it's something that was shown to me by my own father. I went to Duntroon Military College but left, and whilst I was waiting to get another job, I worked in an abattoirs or a killing works with my father, who was originally a butcher and was superintendent of a meatworks or killing works. And it's a tough atmosphere, and some of the people who work there you would not call as people who are regarded as being leading members of the community. They'd been in trouble and so on. But I noticed something over days and days of working in this atmosphere, that all of the people who worked for my father treated him with great respect. And so I started to watch this, and it was very obvious after a period. The reason was that he treated them with respect. He didn't care where they came from or what their background was, but while they were working for him, he was always there to give them advice, to demonstrate things, and he certainly earned their trust over a period of time. The significance of this really only came to me later, when I was in a variety of jobs in the human relations or industrial relations area. And I was in the mining industry and was involved in some very tough situations where people had to be retrenched or where we had major strikes and so on. And just following on from my experience with my father, I noticed that if you stayed close to people, even when you had to deliver tough news or be involved in very tough situations, and you spoke to people in a very honest and open and upfront way, and wherever possible, made it person to person, it made a very big difference, an enormous difference. And I realised over a period of time that if this was done properly, it was a very powerful way of dealing with people. Later in my career, I was involved in the aviation industry in several different roles, running a domestic airline and then combining that with Qantas. And the companies that I went into originally had very much a command and control type of mentality. And so we needed to change that, because in that sort of business, you depend on how every one of your staff behaves in every interaction they have with every customer every day. So you want them to feel that they're doing a very important role, and that how they do it will make a real difference to the whole organisation. So you have to get them engaged, you have to get them to care about the job that they're doing, and you have to get them to a situation where they actually love being part of the organisation and that they treat passengers at a very high level. And so we went through a whole lot of things which overall amounted to a quiet revolution in the whole business, because what we did was spent a lot of time going out to talking to people where they worked, because if you say that you're interested in individuals in an organisation, then you should demonstrate it. You should go to where they work and see what they do and talk to people on the job. We spent a lot of time involving them in new programs where they would take responsibility for designing what we do, and they would take responsibility for interacting with customers. And it was amazing the way in which they took up this opportunity once it was offered to them, as distinct from the old way of doing things where they were told how to do everything. And so through all of this period, we spent a lot of time talking to people in their worksite about the job that they were doing and asking them to take responsibility for doing it better than ever. I can tell you that over a period of time, you see that there's an enormous link, a very strong link, between what you say to people and whether that's the reality that they see delivered in the workplace. Many people in positions of responsibility, including CEOs, say people are our greatest asset, and yet their behaviour doesn't match that, because they don't spend a lot of time talking to people, out learning about the work that people do, and empowering people to take responsibility. And I can just tell you one very quick story of where I was consulting to a company at one stage about this method of getting very involved with your staff, spending a lot of time and talking about things and making sure that the behaviour matches the statements. And I was talking to a group of people, and the manager who was in charge, after I'd told him about this style of simple common sense of style of management, he said, yes, we believe in all that, it's about people and individuals. And we then went to dinner, and the first thing that happened at dinner was a young waiter came up behind him to serve him wine, and he waved his hand like that and dismissed him without even looking at him. And I knew then that I'd wasted my day. I told this story later at the Western Hotel in Sydney, where there were 800 people at a lunch. And after I spoke about, why should you treat somebody who's doing a job of waiting on the table any differently to anyone else? Why would you dismiss them? Why wouldn't you look them in the eye and say no thanks or thank you or whatever? And after the lunch, the manager of the hotel came to see me, and he said, would you like to come out to the kitchen to see something really amusing? So I said, what's going on? And he said, my staff are out there rolling around on the floor. Once you told the story of the dismissive approach to the waiter, they said they've never had an experience like it. Every person turned around and smiled and said, no, yes, thank you very much, no, thank you. But it's a really important lesson. It's all very easy to go around saying that people are important, and saying that everyone who works in an organisation is entitled to respect, but is that the reality? So my comment to you in this very brief time today is that there is, apart from all the other opportunities that are available to you as a result of the hard work you've already put in, there is a way of behaving which I think is simple common sense when you think about it, but if you do it, it can really differentiate you from other people who are just going through the motions. And if you really take an interest in the people in the organisation and spend time within the organisation and make sure that your behaviour matches the statements that you make about people and the opportunities available for them for self-improvement and training, because everybody loves to grow in responsibility. Well, nearly everybody does, and those who don't, it's an individual decision. And if you do that, it can make a remarkable difference. And I've been lucky enough to be involved with teams of people in a whole range of organisations where we've done the same thing over and over. Just simple common sense. Talk to people, tell them what you're trying to do, try to get them to understand the methodology, and then talk about how they can play a part and give them the option to take responsibility and to grow as individuals. And the thing that I find astounding about that is that when you think about it, it's really only simple common sense. And it's also interesting that when I used to spend a lot of time talking to staff, frontline staff, about this sort of thing, the nicest thing that anyone would ever say to me afterwards was, "I understood everything you talked about today." So remember the power of simplicity and talking to people as equals and not talking down and trying to make it profound, because there is not a link between complexity and profundity. There's a link between simplicity and profundity, and I think it's a very important issue. I also commend to you, when I look at people that I've worked with who I admire and who've had a great interaction with people, how important it is to keep your feet on the ground. There are many people who, when success comes, they tend to lose a little bit of sight of the fact that we're all individuals and everybody's entitled to be treated with respect. So I think humility is terribly important. So can I just go back to try to summarise this very simple message that I wanted to speak to you about today, and that is to say that how people respond to you and how well you interact with them will mostly depend on the approach you take towards them. And your behaviour every day in dealing with them will have an enormous effect on how they respond. And you must really try to make sure that you do things on a basis which is consistent, so that you build credibility and you build trust, because nothing destroys trust as much as people changing their mind or acting not in accordance with what they'd said. And so I think this message, I hope, is of some relevance to you to think of from time to time, that the way in which you approach people and the way in which you behave towards people and communicate with people is something that can make an enormous difference in an organisation, and where you personally can make a very good impact. But as long as it's genuine and you really do have an interest in people and you do behave according to the statements that you make, which is very important. Can I conclude, Chancellor, by saying that I urge the graduates to maintain your links with the university after graduating today. It's a very important part of your life, and to be part of the alumni and to maintain contact with the university, I think, is very important, and I certainly commend that to you. So again, congratulations, well done, and I wish you all the best for the future. Thank you.
Well, graduates, I think you'll agree, you've been very privileged today to have James Strong give the occasional address at your graduation, because although that advice was very simple advice, boy, it's good advice. And I don't think it's something that you will easily forget, so keep it in mind. And certainly I'm very pleased that someone of James's eminence has given up his time to be such an important part of today's ceremony. Thank you once again, James. Well, graduates, this ceremony marks the end of one stage in your relationship with Macquarie University, but it's certainly not the end of your association with Macquarie. From today on, for the rest of your lives, you are part of the bigger Macquarie family, which is our alumni, and part of the network of Macquarie alumni, which now spans the globe. We'll keep in touch with you through our alumni program, which is focused on lifelong learning, lifelong support, and lifelong connections. Our commitment to you is to help you keep in touch and engaged with Macquarie throughout your life. And please make sure you come back to Macquarie, either to undertake more study, to attend alumni events, perhaps use our aquatic and fitness facilities, or even if the mood takes you, to bring your family back and enjoy a picnic down by the lake. Well, graduates, the award of a university degree carries many opportunities and privileges. But like all privileges, it also carries responsibilities. Believe it or not, you, each and every one of you, can change the world. And you don't have to be a Nobel Prize winner to do it either, because almost everything you do, in your homes, in your workplaces, and in your communities matters and can make a huge difference. The consequences of every effort, of every action, large or small, can reverberate throughout society, through the decades, indeed sometimes the centuries. Even something as simple as a kind word or a kind gesture can often be the spark that ignites a great life or a great career or a great achievement. So as Chancellor of Macquarie University, I charge you to use what you have learned, not only for your own benefit, but also for the betterment of the community. I charge you to use the skills and knowledge you have acquired with rigour and integrity, and to commit yourselves to a program of lifelong learning and inquiry. I charge you to recognise the worth and dignity of all people, particularly those who have not had the opportunities that you've enjoyed. I charge you to set high goals and to continue the hard work that has brought you so far. I charge you, wherever you go, to go with all your heart. And in all you do, I charge you to uphold the good name of Macquarie University. Graduates, I hope you'll also always remember the people who have helped you along the way, many of whom, of course, are with you here today. So to acknowledge their contribution and thank them for it, I'm going to ask you now to do a couple of things for me. First of all, graduates, will you please now stand? Now I want you to place your degrees on the seats behind you so that your hands are free, and I want you to turn around to face your families and friends. And now I invite you to give them a mighty round of applause. Okay, you can turn around now, but don't sit down. There are some people up here on the stage too who have helped you along the way, and they're the representatives of our academic community. I'm sure you'd like to put your hands together for them as well. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the official party will now leave the courtyard through the centre aisle, and we will be followed by all of the graduates. I would now invite you to all please stand and to remain standing until the last of the graduates have processed out. And then I invite you to join us at the University Court for some light refreshments. Graduates, I wish you the very best for the future, and in the words of the old Irish blessing, may the road rise up to meet you, may the wind always be at your back, may the sun shine warm upon your face, and rains fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand. Thank you.